There is a crisis on everyone's mind. There is an issue on everyone's heart. It is the tragedy of Africa. 6,500 dying daily from AIDS, millions of orphans, millions of widows. Disease, war, and corruption have brought Africa to its knees. The number of humans who died in the Asian tsunami, losing their lives every month. We hear about all these statistics and all these numbers and we ask, what can we do? My name is Dan Holcomb, and I'm the founder of Lahash International, a brand new organization that works on a grassroots level, partnering people in the West with organizations that are already doing things in East Africa. Lahash is a broad network of communities around the world that are rising to meet the challenge. We partner people like you, families, churches, and schools with active, compassionate projects of hope in East Africa. Our goal is to enable you to reach out and love and care for your family across the planet. And like the Good Samaritan who stumbled upon the injured man by the side of the road, we have been given this opportunity to love and take care of the fatherless, the widows, the poor, and the sick. Currently, we partner with ministries in 5 African nations: Sudan, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and Rwanda. In Sudan and Uganda, we have joined with Iwasfu, reaching out to widows and caring for Sudanese orphans. In Kenya, we partner with the Silas Christian Foundation to bring emergency aid to families hit by AIDS, and with the Renew program, bringing sex workers out of prostitution into healing, hope, and a life that isn't dependent on risky sexual transactions. In Tanzania and Rwanda, we partner with child sponsorship programs that give opportunity and hope to destitute children, orphans from AIDS in Tanzania, and genocide and AIDS orphans in Rwanda. After your community chooses a project to get involved in, we bridge the gap with emails, blogs, digital photos, and video. This means that you can instantly enter into relational change with those communities. And of course, we always encourage you to go to East Africa and see these realities for yourself, so you can get into the community, you can walk through the slums, you can share life with them. And because this is a partnership, both communities learn from each other, and both are brought to new understandings regarding love for God and love for neighbors. An Imago Dei home community recently partnered with Lahash to help a community of widows in Sudan. This is their story.
The Chris Home community decided this summer that we wanted to support some sort of global outreach. We decided to hold the biggest freaking yard sale. We spent all day in the blazing hot sun selling junk, and we're able to raise about $800.
And so the money had been sent over, and Susan used that to purchase just a sea of pots and stacks and stacks of blankets and so many clothes. It's amazing how far the money went and how much it was able to purchase.
And I remember shaking pretty much every widow's hand and having them greet us. And they were singing and dancing. I've never felt that welcomed right away and that much at home with complete strangers.
We spent the rest of the day passing out supplies to the widows and just having the opportunity to really talk with them and hear a couple of their stories.
Because we the disabled and the widows, we are really suffering.
Just to get to see their excitement was such a good realization of how much we really can do here from the United States.
These women, their faces had such stories on them and such beauty and strength.
There really was this feeling of, these are our mothers and these are our fathers, and this is our family, and we have an opportunity to give just something small to them because we're in a position to do that, and not just give because we feel like we have to or because out of guilt, but because we love them.
I've been able to watch Lahash from the beginning, I think, almost at least, and seeing the vision for connecting real people with real people, people in the States, people from Western countries to real people in Africa. And I've been able to be part of that with our connection to St. Bartholomew's with my community here.
I think Lahash is such a positive organization because it partners with ministries and organizations and people that are already doing work in Africa. They know the communities, they know the needs, they have the connections there to get the job done. And so I think partnering with them bring the resources that we have here in the U.S. To the incredible work that they're already doing is such a powerful combination.
First of all, I'd like to thank Lahash International as an organization because it has come in and it is giving some hope.
It's probably the most exciting way I can think of to be involved, to actually be part of the people's lives that you're working with. To be empowering local leadership is so important. There's no way to really see change in a community unless that community is taking the change upon themselves. And Lahash has done a good job of finding the people who are creating change and then working with them and empowering them to do more. It's a real privilege to be part of that world, and I think it offers you a really unique chance to make East Africa part of your life in a real way, not just pictures and ideas, but actual people, faces, and relationships.
Today, we are asking you to join with us in sharing our resources, friendship, and hope with our family in Africa. It is a privilege to have been given this opportunity at this point in time. Please contact the Lahash team today to find out how you, your family, and your community can step out and make a huge difference today.